When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. The Boilermakers will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wolverines offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two...
Oh, a lot of space. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll throw it. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
And the Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. Under fire. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He's got great speed. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Makes the grab on the left. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Looking to fire. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. To the air, it's Grant. Release to the back. The sure hands, it's Joyner. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The corners are walked up tight. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Quick release on the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll try to pop the draw. Picks up the first down. There he goes. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Off play action. Fires to the tight end. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Looking deep. He's got it inside the 25. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Trying to run, it's Joyner. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Boilermakers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Powers forward. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Wants to throw. It's Grant. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Zings it complete. By the defense, just a short game. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. At the 45 on his way. tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was... We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. The Wolverines have this offense rolling. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Michigan. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. And the extra point makes it 7-3. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Motion from the wide receiver. Unloads it downfield. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Smith. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one, and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Had to kick it away. Feels to punt and try to pick up some yards. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Looking to throw, it's Grant. Right on the money. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. Now the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So here comes the Michigan offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback...
It's a running room. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the right. Still running at the 40. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's McGee. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Buys a little extra time. Got it in the middle. It's Cleescore. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man.
He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Wolverines will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
Touchdown, Wolverines! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You never know how it happens, but it happens. Defenses lose sight of those big, huge, pass-catching tight ends. You could tell there, maybe bit on the play fake a little bit too much. Lost him for a second. He takes care of the rest and gets the touchdown.
Gathering up a head of steam out of the end zone. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the sack all the way back at the 5. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Back to throw, it's Grant. Pulls it in, it's Joyner. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Hauls it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Here's a hit. Blasted as he lets it go. And he hauls it in inside the 30. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? He's in the hurry up. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him.
He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. Working on the right. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Looking downfield, it's Grant. Quick completion on the out route. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Power football with the run. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Dumps it to the back. They're working that left side. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Boilermakers headed quickly to the line. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes the...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like these. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it.
And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out, and it's going to be a first down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Got enough for the first down. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Wolverines come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the 1st period of the 2nd half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the 2nd half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
Leaves it with the back. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To throw, it's Grant. Gets it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes a grab for a big play. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Boilermakers are marching down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fires to the big fella. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris.
Offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up. Turning it on! And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The Wolverines just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Rides the back and leaves it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Grant. He's got the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Gets the back moving. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got the quick pass. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Boilermakers Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. It's a draw. They don't get nearly enough on third down. Fourth down coming from the 48. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Tight end finds a soft spot. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security.
Touchdown, Michigan! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Harris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Boilermakers want to move quickly. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Makes the catch. It's Harris. Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And with that pass right there, Over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Running back searching for a hole. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bring in the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks. And
there he goes. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took him to the house, but they got him at the 24.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
To the air. It's Grant. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Boilermakers are in the hurry-up. They go to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Looking for the score. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Past the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Central Michigan has the lead right now. Mount Pleasant has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over Northern Illinois. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, guys.
And how about that one? Devin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Grant. Swings it out to his running back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unload. Wide out. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. So here comes the Michigan offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. Touchdown, Michigan! Quick strike through the air for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Back to pass, it's Grant. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll take a deep shot here. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. He'll throw on 3rd down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. And he tacks on the extra point. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they fake it. The holder looking for a man. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Now they'll run the draw. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Looking downfield, it's Grant. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to